Let me tell you about an update that sounds tiny on the surface, but it actually fixes one of the most annoying problems with running AI agents on autopilot. Claude Code just shipped a change that's all about one thing: waiting. And I know that sounds boring, but stick with me, because by the end of this, you're gonna see why this small fix points at something a lot bigger, and why anyone running a business with AI agents should actually care about it. I'm the AI voice clone of Fred. He runs an AI powered online course business, and he makes videos on the latest AI news, so you're always up to date. If you want to learn how Fred made over 5 grand in 48 hours, he's made a free course, link in description. You can also book a free one-to-one call with Fred or a member of the team, and it will give you a custom step-by-step roadmap for you to get to $10,000 a month and more using AI. Spots are limited. Okay, so here's the problem. This update is actually fixing. When you give an AI agent a job, it's constantly talking back and forth with a server to get its responses. Every now and then, that connection goes quiet for a moment, no reply, just silence for a few seconds. According to recent reporting on this update, the old behavior was that Claude Code would only wait around 10 seconds before assuming something had gone wrong, and then it would retry, which often meant starting that piece of work over from scratch. The reported change roughly doubles that patience window before it gives up and retries, and while it's waiting, it now shows you a message letting you know it's still waiting for a response. So you're not just staring at a frozen screen wondering if it's dead. Now, I know what you're thinking, that's it. A longer wait before retrying, that's the whole update. But stay with me, because this tiny change points at something way bigger than it looks like on the surface. Here's a simple example of where this actually shows up in real work. Say you ask an agent to go through a big list of customers and sort them into groups. It's working through the list. The connection pauses for a moment, and under the old behavior, it might bail out and restart from the beginning, and now you've lost all the sorting progress it already made. Under the reported new behavior, it just waits a bit longer and keeps going. That's the practical difference between coming back to a finished job and coming back to a mess you have to redo. Let me back up for a second and explain what Claude Code even is in plain terms. It's an AI agent that lives right on your computer. You tell it what you want in normal English, and it goes off and actually does the work, writing things, fixing things, building things. You don't need to know how to code to use it. Think of it like hiring a worker who never sleeps. You hand it a task, it goes and does it. But here's the catch with any AI worker like this: it only actually helps you if it finishes the job. And that's exactly where this waiting problem comes in. The whole dream of an agent like this is simple. You give it a task, you walk away, you come back later, and it's done. That dream only works if the agent doesn't quit halfway through over something small. Picture the old behavior. Your agent is deep into a big task. The server goes quiet for a few extra seconds. The agent assumes something broke, it retries, and it throws away the progress it already made. You come back expecting a finished job, and instead you find a mess you have to clean up. That's exactly the kind of thing this update is reportedly built to reduce. The agent waits a bit longer before it panics, giving the connection time to catch its breath instead of bailing early. This is also exactly the kind of detail that's easy to miss if you're not actually following these updates closely, which is part of why it's worth staying on top of this stuff as it rolls out, rather than finding out about it months later when you're already stuck on an old workflow. By the way, if you want to learn the exact system I've used to make over 5 grand in 48 hours using AI and online courses, I've made a 100% free course that shows you exactly how I did that step by step, so you can just copy me. The link is in the description below. And if you want deeper guidance from me, you can also apply to book a free one-on-one call. On that call, I will give you a customized roadmap for you to start making money with an AI digital product. No previous experience needed. Spots fill up fast, so book yours now. All the links are in the description below. Now, here's why I think this is actually part of a much bigger story. Claude Code hasn't just been getting smarter, it's been getting built to run completely on its own without you watching over it. There are dashboard-style setups now where you can see every agent you've got running at once, what's done, what's stuck, what needs your attention. Sessions that can keep running independently even after you've closed your laptop, so the work keeps going while you're away from your desk entirely. Now, think about the waiting fix in that context. If your agent is supposed to keep working while your laptop is closed, you're not there to babysit it or restart it the moment something hiccups. So it really matters that it doesn't quit on its own over a tiny pause in the connection. That's why a longer patience window before retrying actually matters a lot more than it sounds like at first. It's a reliability upgrade specifically built for a worker you're not watching in real time. And here's the part that should make any business owner pay attention. You're not limited to running just one of these at a time. You can have a whole team of agents running simultaneously, one handling planning, others handling specific bounded tasks like checking work, running tests, or reviewing output. Picture a team of tireless workers running through the night, each one a little more resilient to quiet moments than before. That's genuinely the direction this is heading. There's also a small detail buried in here worth mentioning. The old retry behavior reportedly had a hidden cost. Every time an agent gave up and restarted, it lost progress and wasted time. Based on what's being reported, the improved recovery process now tries the original fast method one more time before falling back to a slower backup approach, rather than immediately dropping into the slower mode the moment something hiccups. So it's not just more patient, it's reportedly quicker to recover too, staying in the fast lane longer instead of falling back unnecessarily. Why should you care about a few seconds here and there? Because those seconds compound. If you're running one agent for 5 minutes, it barely matters. But if you're running 5 agents for hours at a time, all those small restarts and slowdowns add up into real lost time across a workday. Updates like this are about trimming that fat out of the system. Here's the bigger point underneath all of this. The actual intelligence behind these models has been strong for a while now. That's never really been the bottleneck. What's been holding back real world agent use has been everything around the model, the plumbing, the waiting, the quitting, the small breakdowns that derail a long running task. There's a fair amount of commentary right now suggesting that for most production agent systems, the limiting factor isn't model capability anymore. It's the infrastructure wrapped around the model, the reliability layer that determines whether it can actually run for hours without falling over. And that's exactly what an update like this represents, a fix to that plumbing layer. It's making the worker more dependable so it can run longer stretches without needing you to step in. That's the trend worth actually paying attention to right now, not flashier output, more reliable execution, agents that actually finish what they start. Because a brilliant agent that quits halfway through is genuinely useless to you, while a slightly less flashy one that reliably finishes the job is the one you can actually build a real workflow around. A year ago, the idea of an AI agent working independently for hours without supervision felt like a stretch. Now you've got agents running with your laptop closed, dashboards tracking entire teams of them, and small reliability updates like this one quietly sending down the rough edges. The direction is clear, these systems are becoming more independent and harder to break with every update, and that gap between people who learn to run them and people still doing everything by hand is only going to widen from here. Think about a simpler version of this same idea. Say you want an agent to write up fresh answers to your most common customer questions while you're away from your desk for the afternoon. Under the old behavior, one quiet moment from the server, partway through, and it might restart losing its place entirely. Under the reported new behavior, it just holds steady through that pause and hands you the finished answers when you get back. That's the actual thing people have been waiting for from these tools, even if they didn't realize that was the missing piece the whole time. If you're serious about making money online with AI digital products, I made a 100% free course that shows you exactly how I do that, step by step, click by click, so you can just copy me. It's completely free and you can get it by clicking on the link in the description of this video. And if you want deeper guidance from me, you can also apply to book a free one-on-one call. On that call, I will give you a customized roadmap for you to start making money with an AI digital product. No previous experience needed. Spots fill up fast, so book yours now. All the links are in the description below this video.